this is the first time in my life where I'm learning to stand up for myself. You know, I'm learning to stand up for myself. I'm learning to just be me, whether you're happy with it or not. I'm just going to be me and do me. You know. Let's stop with the karma situation.
Okay, Dr. Phil.
Oh yes. Look, twice, I was left pregnant. Twice. And the first time when it happened, I didn't think it will happen to me the second time. Because there is a song Maria Carey, and then with or without closure, eventually I be okay.
You're going to be okay.
I be okay with it, and then the third step would be I forgive them, even though they never apologize, even though I just forgive them for my peace, hoping or karma will remember them. You know, and I always say to people,
it loses address.
It does lose address.
Dumelang Mashaka, welcome to Success Link, a podcast where we talk about anything and everything that concerns human life. My name is Lehlohonolo Chweni and I am your host. You know, I've been rehearsing my introduction. I haven't got it right, but I'm going to get it right. Anyway, I hope you guys are going to join the family and subscribe, and you're going to comment and you're going to like and be part of our amazing conversation. So it is another week, but with another guest that some of you are familiar with. Hi. You've been wanting to laugh the entire time.
I don't know why.
And I want to be so serious. I'm like, okay, madam, what's wrong?
I think when you do your intro, I must go sit somewhere else so that I don't disturb, because I always want to laugh.
I think another is because I was telling you that I've been rehearsing the intro from Tanin until now.
And how many hours is it?
It has been like 4 or 5 hours, and I forgot half of the things that.
And you know, sometimes when I laugh, because you're now busy, I think that you don't see that. When I smile, I think you don't see me because I'm trying to cheer for you. Okay. So when I laugh out loud, then you know that, okay, then it's a good thing.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You look pretty. I love your earrings.
Thank you. I love yours. We must exchange.
Badung.
Yes, we must exchange.
You're buying my face. What's wrong with you?
I'm not buying your face. I'm telling you the truth.
I don't like people who buy my face.
Stop it.
Thank you for joining me yet again.
Thank you for inviting. I love it here. Thank you for inviting me.
I think we're going to make it a monthly thing.
Maybe a second week thingy.
So that we sit and have
yes, and then I can see more of you.
All right.
Yes.
I introduced myself, but we have people who are watching us today. They don't know you. Please introduce yourself. Then
Hi,
we'll
everybody.
Get into it. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. The Success Link family. My name is Geneva, and I'm here today with Lehlohonolo. It's good to be here.
Yes. We're going to have authentic conversations.
Yes, intimate conversations.
Are you ready?
I think so, yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
How is your heart? How are you feeling today?
I don't know. Today I'm a little bit under the weather. I haven't been feeling well this week. But otherwise, my heart is doing okay. I think my heart is mpokoto. You know, I don't want it to be mpokoto, but I think my heart is much stronger than how it used to be. Yes, so I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Yes, I think it's okay. It's okay.
That's good.
If you were to ask me this question about how's my heart 3-4 years ago, I would have burst into tears.
Really?
You know, I would have burst into tears before I can answer you. But right now, I can confidently say my heart is okay.
That's good.
You know, I'm coping. Yes, I'm coping. My heart is okay. It's okay. Yes.
And you know, because I love engaging into conversations, you know, especially on what you just said, I think even I'm going to go off the scope, but I'm going to ask you, Jorge, if you were to describe the era that you are in now, you know, the face of life, you know, the Geneva now, as a weather. How are you?
I think I would say I'm in not really spring, but somewhere I'm getting into spring. I'm getting into spring. I think I will define it as spring is colorful, is more sunny, is more, there's more laughter, there is more, like I say, from a couple of years ago up until where I am today, I'm in that era of I'm starting to shine again. I'm starting to shine again, and ke gana ka nna. I'm in that era where ke gana ka nna, like not ka nna, you know. I think I'm strong enough right now to say not ka nna, not this time, not again, you know. Yeah, I think that's where I am right now, and I'm loving it.
Really?
Yeah, because I think this is the first time in my life where I'm learning to stand up for myself. You know, I'm learning to stand up for myself. I'm learning to just be me, whether you're happy with it or not. I'm just going to be me and do me, you know.
That's beautiful, Mara. What
What
was happening 4 years? I want to hear, okay. It sounds like it was bad, or it was just not.
It was just an uncomfortable. It was just an uncomfortable life, you know. I think, like I say, 3-4 years ago, 2-3 years ago, or 3-4 years ago, I was in that space of. I was in a healing journey, you know. I was in a healing journey. I was trying to accept the things that I can't change. Learning to forgive, even though no one ever said to me, or I'm sorry, you know. Healing myself from the things that I didn't deserve, you know. There was a lot of pain, you see, there was a lot of pain. There was a lot of pain that today, as I look at myself, as I look at the woman that I am today, looking back, I'm very proud of myself. I have worked so hard in order for me to be me today, you know, in order for me to be me today and feel so good about myself the way that I am right now.
Was it mujolo? Was it finances? Or it was just...
To be honest with you, I think God has given me, I said to somebody the other day, now God has given me everything that a girl can ever ask for. Everything. But when it comes to Mujolo, these 2-3 years that I'm talking about, I found myself crying, like I remember looking at myself in the mirror, Geneva like I cry for boys, like I cry.
Okay, you know, I don't want to, you know, you... Okay.
No, you know what, laughing about it today, it shows how my healing progress has been. Like, because normally I would still cry, but today I'm laughing about it. Have you ever seen somebody cry because they've lost a parent?
Yes. I lost my mom, so I cried, and I...
Remember how you cried? Remember how you cried? Like, I cried like that. Like, my friend, it wasn't even funny, you know. And like I say, I have everything that I want, but Mudim was like, Mjolo sharp. And so yeah, it was because of that. It was because of that. You know, sometimes you want certain things to go in a certain way, but things just don't work out the way that we want.
And what's about you know, they say mujolo pandemic,
yes.
Most people, we do have our fair share.
True.
Mujolo, you know.
Yeah.
I guess it's just one of those.
I think so.
It's just one of those. But I'm glad that now you speak of it as in the past tense.
I do.
And the fact that you're able to laugh about it now.
I think it's so good. Yes. Somebody also, once insulted me.
Yes.
Not long ago. They said to me that what did they say? They said to me that I'm shallow and I'm miserable.
Haibo, Chini.
And
what?
I need healing. And when this person said this to me, a story for another day. Yes. But when they said these things to me, somehow it was like a year ago. I think it was a year ago. Somehow it made me sad because during the time when I was shallow, when I was broken, when I was miserable, no one could see.
Oh, yeah.
No one could see, this girl, she's not okay. This girl, she's going through a lot. And now that I have worked on myself, I have collected myself, and you don't even know me. Yes. You don't even know me. Now you are coming to say, I'm broken and shallow. And it just made me realize, people will reflect themselves on you, whereas they should be maybe reflecting on themselves to working on themselves. You know,
Yeah,
but anyway,
I can't wait to hear that
yes,
story.
we'll get to that story
What
next
had
time,
made
yes.
the person to just brave? Because for me, I'm just thinking, how brave is that person?
To say that about Geneva of all people.
Especially because you are a lover. You know, I think one thing that Mujolo, maybe you say drubu,
Yeah.
because you are a lover. Even us as your friends, and even other people can attest that they've been close to you.
Yes.
You are a lover. Like, you are genuine. You are such
no matter how much it dribbles me, I always go back and I love again. Anyway, Wena, how's the era? How's the era? How will you define your era?
Like as a weather condition.
Yes, as a weather condition.
Yeah. I am in when it rains, it pours.
When it rains, I think. Do you have an umbrella?
I don't.
A raincoat?
Nope.
A shelter? Nothing. You're facing it hands on.
You know, most people know I lost my sister, right?
Yes.
And by so far, that's like the greatest pain, right? But somehow, leading to her passing, after her passing, just almost most aspects of my life, it's like everything is just...
It's starting to shh.
And like you say that few years back, people couldn't see when you're going through the most.
Yes.
With me, the problem is I'm always having my smile. You see right now how I'm saying smile. I'm not supposed to be smiling. If it was someone else, they wouldn't be smiling. But I'm always wearing this smile.
Yes.
Whereby I can sit with you that right now and laugh with you.
Yeah.
Immediately I get into my car or into my house or in my parents' space and then I'm crying. But I'm just in an era whereby I see them like, Mara God.
Why?
Kandi.
Why?
But I'm just thankful. I'm not the type that, I don't know if I'm just stubborn or I don't know. Maybe just God gave me this strength. Maybe I'm, people have said, you're so strong.
Yes,
I don't know what that means, but I'm the person who never really breaks. But I'm going through. Yeah, I'm going right now.
Do you ever feel offended that some people can see through you or no, she's not okay and reach out to you? Because like you say, and I've seen it also because I've spent a lot of time with you.
Yes.
Sometimes you're too brave. You are too brave and you don't normally break down in front of an audience. So do you ever get offended when sometimes we don't see that you are not okay?
I don't get offended by everyone.
Okay,
there are certain people that I feel, especially if I see you every day, I stay with you, or
you should know. We should know. Yes, 100%.
And being someone who talks, I would normally give you hints, even when I smile.
There and there, yes.
I'll give you hints, and then if maybe you dismiss me, that's sometimes because I'm not crying, because I don't look sad, I'm always smiling. Why I'm smiling, I don't know, but I'm just smiling. I'm just like that.
Yeah.
So then it hurts, but because I don't hold grudge, I do hold grudge, but there's certain,
it depends.
It depends.
It depends on who you are.
With me, it always depends who is it.
Yes. I think
but I don't get really offended because sometimes we expect people to read our minds.
Yes.
It's not everyone who will be able to
see.
But there are those that who know me. As soon as they talk to me, they'll even insist that I say I'm not okay. Then they say I'm crying like this, But I'm just in an era whereby I'm surviving.
Yeah.
A lot is going on currently in my life, and it's not only about my loss or anything.
It's just everything in
between. Yeah. I'm just finding myself some days overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But hey, this is life. We laugh, we smile.
Yes, but but you know what? I believe whatever that it is happening, it'll fade. I do believe it'll fade, and I do believe there is it's easy to say there is a season for everything when you're not in that person's shoes. So I'm not in your shoes, but I do feel what you're going through, and I will say it'll fade. It'll fade, and then what tomorrow. Summer, Yes.
I just hope so. When you said that, it reminds me of, okay, guys, so me and Geneva, we have an organization called She and He connects and supports. So it's an organization that was started in 2019. It was She Connects and Support, actually.
It was only the women. We were actually on the side of the women.
Yes, we were the feminists. And then, and then in 2023, somehow men forced themselves in our organization.
And then we opened the door. We opened the door. Come in, you're welcome.
Yes, but it's an amazing space. Every Wednesday we meet and talk. I just got reminded by what you were saying. I'm just reminded of the session that we had the past week. You know, it was very painful, the story that we had.
It was very painful.
Yes. So I'm just thinking now, something's popping up in my head about forgiveness. You know? And I want to ask you this, Jorge, given everything that you've went through, you know, life, because you said it was quite a lot of things and things that you are still going through. Forgiveness. Is there a situation or anyone who you'd say, Jorge, this person has hurt me and I'm struggling to forgive? Or are you a person who forgive and let go? You make peace with things and move on? How is that for you?
It goes with stages for me, you know. I think I'm going to give an example about one incident. So when the situation or when the pain was still so fresh, I even tell myself, I'm not going to forgive this person, you know, because somehow I feel that not forgiving them, it gives me a certain power over the situation, you know. It gives me a certain power over the situation, so I feel, I won't forgive you. Yes, I was like, I'm not going to forgive this person. I don't even want to talk to this person. And then me not forgiving them, it gave me that thing. But now, as and when days goes by and I start to be okay with the situation, and then I realize that I'm actually not doing myself justice by holding a grudge. Understand that? And then I would give, I think also as days goes by, as and when I'm healing every day, and then I start to let go of that anger, I start to let go of that thing, I want to punish this person by not forgiving them. And then with or without closure, eventually I be okay.
You get to be okay.
I be okay with it. And then the third step would be, I forgive them, even though they never apologize, even though I just forgive them for my peace, hoping or karma will remember them. You know, and I always say to people,
it loses address.
No, it does lose address. Sometimes whatever says, karma doesn't work on the things that are meant to be, or on the things that are not meant to be. If, for an example, you and I, we are not to be friends for the rest of our lives, at the end of the day, something is going to happen between me and you in order for us to break up as friends.
Exactly.
If I'm dating somebody and then I'm not meant to be together for forever with them, even though I can have a child with them, if we are supposed to break up because they have to meet their person, I have to meet my destined person, we are going to break up. And one of us is going to cry. And karma is not going to go with it because that is how the plan is. It's deep, ne?
I'm just thinking now, imagine about cheating,
yes.
That very same side cheek.
Yes.
And then udule.
Yes. Karma.
It's married women.
Yes.
A married woman.
Yes. Like, how do you know, this boyfriend of yours is your forever and ever? Because if they are not your forever and ever, it means that you guys are going to break up. Yeah. And when you guys break up, one of you is going to cry, is going to be heartbroken. So, because
we wait to see. Yes. Okay, what is going wrong? I'm like, but and
it's not even that. It's sometimes how life is, guys. Not everything is meant to last forever. And for as long as we are in these relationships, for as long as we have these jobs, for as long as we are friends like the way we are, if we are not meant to be for forever, something is going to happen and we are going to break up.
It's either something happens, and you break up.
Yes,
or one is gonna die.
One is gonna die. Yes, and when people break up, if you decide to resign from your job, and if you are good at your job, your boss is gonna be angry at you. With the fact that you are resigning. If you and I we were to part ways right now, we're not gonna part ways while happy. No. I'm going to do some shit to you, or you're going to do some shit to me that's going to lead us to break up. It means we're not going to be in good terms. If Kim Jolo, one of us is going to cheat, or one of us is going to feel like I'm not loved anymore, one of us is going to feel like I don't want to do this anymore, and then we're going to break up. And that breakups are never nice.
And I'll forever,
no,
you're forever mine.
Things change. We evolve, we grow, and like I say, if you are not meant to be for forever, shit is gonna hit the fan, whether you like it or not. So let's stop with the karma situation.
Okay, Dr. Phil.
Oh yes. Look, twice, I was left pregnant. Twice. And the first time when it happened, I didn't think it will happen to me the second time. Because there is a song Maria Carey,
thunder, what?
Lightning don't hit the same place twice.
Thunder,
yes,
what?
Thunder, yes.
Lightning does not.
Yes. So,
what happened?
I learned this thing the hard way. Hence, I say, sometimes when you have to forgive a situation, it's very painful because you are forgiving a situation on the things that you didn't deserve. You understand that? You did, and one of the questions that I've asked myself during my healing journey was that, God, I've been a good girl. You understand that? Why would you let this kind of things happen to me? Don't I deserve happiness? Don't I deserve? Then I realized, you know what? And as and when I heal, as and when I'm going through my healing journey, I realized, you know what? Not everything is meant to be for forever. That's where I had this concept. I have to accept it and I have to move on. Throwing my shit everywhere, throwing tantrums, being angry, it's not going to change the situation. The best thing you can do for yourself when you are going through, especially a breakup, because Ogaramojoli is our biggest pandemic in this world. People don't have jobs, but it seems like no.
Okay
that it doesn't matter. But Mojolo, you understand?
Okay, but yeah.
Yeah. So you have to understand that when something is not meant to be for forever, the first thing that you need to focus on is your mental health. Start your healing process. Start your healing and stop hoping stop hoping no, he will get into that relationship, it's not gonna work and he's gonna come back. Or stop saying you're gonna be a psycho and harass the next person. In fact, when it's done. You understand? So,
and also, I find such situation being letting go sometimes, because if you're not wanted at a table, why would you want to stay?
Why would you want to
say we don't want you anymore?
Yes.
And then you stay.
Yes.
And then if you're comfortable, this baby daddy twice story, do you want to share? Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I've worked on myself. I've worked on. I always say, it's like when I announce my pregnancy, it's like somebody switches off the on button and off button, because the minute I announce my pregnancy, the relationship doesn't even last 3 months. It doesn't even, no matter how. And I have luck of having those good relationships, those wonderful relationships, those kind of relationships, even though they ended it in tears. However, I always have good relationships. And I think the reason why maybe this thing cut deep in my heart was because, you and I were okay yesterday. What happened?
So, there are no signs. There's nothing. You just say I'm pregnant and then they disappear.
Then the minute I say, in fact, we are going to have a baby. This needs a whole episode. It needs a whole episode so that I can give you a step by step. But like I say, one of the best things that I did for myself in these two situations was to God gave me the wisdom to accept the things that I can't change. I cried a lot. I don't want to lie. I lost weight. I doubted myself. I doubted my worth. But if you are not the one, you're not the one. Or if something is not meant to be, it's not meant to be. I had to accept it whether I liked it or not, because nothing was going to change, and it's always, and then I was like, maybe I'm the problem because I'm the common denominator, because the common denominator. They
always say, if something happens,
yes, then you are the problem. Then I was like, okay, maybe I'm the problem. And then over the months, over the years, these people, they now start to say, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Can we fix? Can we talk? I'm like, oh, okay. Then I'm not the problem. Because if I was the problem, you were never going to come back, But I cried tears. But it's a story for another day. It's a story for another day.
But I'm curious. I know we can still have another episode because we want to sit here. I'm curious. So if now they come and say, I'm sorry, whatever excuses they give.
Yes.
I'm just interested to know, do they ever explain why, number one, and number two, are they currently in the presence of your kid's life or?
They do explain why. They do explain why, the situation caught me off guard. I wasn't ready. I panicked. I got mixed feelings. And I'm like, okay, so what you were doing, you didn't think of it to lead to a baby, Yeah. So when you panicked because you are not the one carrying the pregnancy, it was easy for you to walk away. You understand that? And then in the other situation, we were young, I didn't know. It's just those lame excuses. I mean, you have 9 months until your girlfriend gives birth for you to think for you to pull yourself together and be in the situation and say, we made a baby. Shit, I have to grow up. I have to grow up. I have to be involved.
And just be accountable, you understand?
Accountability says, accountability. I remember at this one point, you have a conversation with somebody, you are trying to make them see the bigger picture. You know what? It's not marriage that I'm asking for, I'm asking for a partnership throughout this process, so that we can be able to do this thing, but still, NSSC, I think, I don't know, maybe men and women, we mature differently, but women, we mature quickly. And
there's no way, the activity that we are doing
is going to lead
to this.
Yes.
And then how come then now we're not going to share one?
Correct.
The next thing is these people back out Harisha and then you get locked up, but they were not with you.
They were not with you.
I don't even know you. For me, I think some men need to grow up.
No, they need to grow up. Because, and I think
especially when there's a child involved.
Sometimes I don't know, but normally when a woman is married, we are ready and you are going to go tisa whatever or the case maybe, or during the process of your marriage and everything, and then monna feels you are misbehaving or there are certain things that you lack, they normally take you home. No, that's yes.
Bye.
Yeah, so so I think our men, they lack molao. They lack accountability, and sometimes because there is no one who's holding you accountable. Remember right now, basadi banori. Not to be somehow, but re-image. Understand that? Re-image, and if ever you are here for disturbing my peace, I'm sorry.
Let's.
So I think because we are not forcing them to be accountable, we let them do what they want to do. Hence, they feel it's okay.
And also, leaving you with the baby or pregnancy. I mean, pregnancy, whether planned or unplanned, pregnancy, you need support.
You need support.
I understand. And you need the baby daddy support.
Support, 100%. Yes, you do.
We once had a session whereby one of She Connects, she and he connects, another gentleman, we spoke about this pregnancy. He mentioned something, though
3 weeks ago.
Yes, I don't want to say it's an excuse. Then it just means people should stop having unprotected sex.
100%.
Simple. And he mentioned something like, but guys, we also need to keep in mind that when we do these activities, we need to talk. Dude, we're having this activity. Is it just for pleasure?
What is the ultimate goal?
Is it for the baby? And if he says it's for the pleasure, please listen to him. It's for the pleasure. You, on the other hand, do your part. You know what you need to do. You understand? But most of the time, because we don't talk and we are in a relationship, sometimes we find that you don't mind.
Yes,
I don't mind, but still, even if it turns out into a pregnancy, I feel you do not have to just desert someone and leave them in the time that they need you.
They need you the most. Yes, 100%. That's why most baby mamas, what they will do, they will keep you away from the child because they felt, I was pregnant alone. And I think also, Ceci, it has got a lot to do with... There was something that I wanted to say, man. There was something that... Okay, like during the sexual activities while we are in a relationship, I think sometimes women, we talk. I think in a relationship, most women, they initiate most of the conversation. But men don't really want to talk. You understand? Instead of a man... I think men, some men, not all of them, some men, they lack... Don't come for us. There are good men out there. Some men, honesty is not their thing. Honesty is not their thing. Instead of somebody coming to you and telling you, look, I'm here. I just want us to have fun. And then we're done. Nothing serious is going to come out of it. Or I'm here. I'm a table guy. Just know if you're going to be with me, there will be multiple women. I'm here. I'm a married man. And I'm never leaving my wife. I'm here. So they lack honesty because if most men, they got into relationship with these women with honesty, then you as a woman, you would know where you stand with them, and then you can do what you have to do. And it's not, why must women only be the ones to take contraceptives? They are contraceptives for men. So if when you are a man and you know that a baby is not something that you are looking for, the police.
Yeah, I think we need to organize a men's conference.
We're going to be the first two women, Ceci, to organize a men's conference.
Let's do it.
We're going to do it. Because we need
Okay, relatives, our families, Mashaka. Comment in the comment section.
Should we do it or not? I think if we're going to do it, it's going to be next year. Next year on Father's Day.
Father's Day?
Yes,
we should do something for the men.
We do something for the men. We're going to hold a conference. They need to buy tickets and then they need to come there. I think they must come with their women or just them alone.
Even single ones, just preparing themselves for the next woman they're going to be with. But I think, Ceci, listening to what you just shared, I'm sorry that you went through all that.
It's okay.
Pregnancy is a time I've never been single during pregnancy.
Yes.
During pregnancy, I always had the best time of my life.
You're very fortunate.
I would be lying if I can, I had
say.
Yes, I can imagine if someone is just to leave you in those times. I'm so sorry.
And it's the majority of women that are going through that. It's the majority of the. But what I would like to say, if you're gonna have a baby, fortunate for me, I think in both my pregnancies, I was. Especially the first one, I was like ready. I wanted a baby. You understand? And the second one was like more of a surprise. However, it was okay. So if you're gonna have a baby because you want to have a baby, because you are mentally and financially ready for that baby, so that when the nigga is telling you, I'm not gonna be able to send money this month, you're not going to be a psycho baby mama and be all over the show. You understand?
I think after what you are saying now, I think the law, it's the law. I get that.
Yes.
But now I think I start understanding why some women keep their kids away from the father. And then it's easy for us to say, no, don't be bitter. Don't fight by the child. But sometimes if someone does that to you,
it's
and
painful.
then they come out 10 years later.
I'm
just imagining it.
And a lot of women feel exactly the same as you are feeling.
I feel I would be there. Okay, na person I feel I would be there.
That kind of a baby mama.
Yes.
So most women, they feel exactly the same way as you are
to the ladies that have been through this.
It's not nice. And the thing is that most men, we deny our self-counseling. We deny our self-counseling. We feel like we can do it on our own. You know.
You say you're forgiven now.
You forgive.
Now I've got problem with Okay, I don't know if I've got problem with forgiveness or I cut people and they cease to exist. Now you hurt me once, you don't get opportunity to hurt me twice. Yes,
I built that bridge.
I built that bridge.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing. I'll come across you, so you
you are not the angry one that's going to pass you by.
That's why I always, when someone says, when you forgive, you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered. Not forgiving you. I don't feel anything.
Yes.
And I know the Christians about the Bible, okay, I understand, or the Bible says we must forgive.
There's a lot of things that
but for me, there's a lot
practice.
Of things that I do. God knows that I'm not perfect. And one of my imperfection is you hurt me once, you don't get opportunity to hurt me twice. I love depends who you are.
Yes.
Some people, I give them chances over and over. But for me, there's one person who, okay, I think I cut you off. Even that thing stop bothering me.
Understand that?
And I'll talk about you. Just know when you hurt me, I'm going to talk about you. About the situation. So as long as there's someone is there to listen until I feel I'm okay.
You healing.
And when I meet you, we will never be the same. But don't think I'm uncomfortable. You're gonna be the uncomfortable one. That I connect. And then there's only one person in my life that I felt horror. Based on things that person, I feel I want his sorry.
Yes.
I want his sorry so bad. In fact, I wanted his sorry so bad. I remember when I was telling my late sister, I like this person, they were talking with this person. Like, why are you talking about me with this person now? That person needs to come and forgive me.
Yes.
He needs to come and ask for forgiveness.
Yes.
That's all I need. Sometimes I feel my childhood trauma will heal.
If they can just say, I'm sorry.
And I ask them questions and they give me answers why, certain why questions.
Yeah.
But that person decided to tell me that the fixed thing. I must make peace. And I wrote in my book, The Rose of Sharon, I do talk about this person as Mr. No Name.
Yeah.
The Mr. No Name we can meet. I've never been disrespectful towards him. Right?
Okay.
I'll say hi, understand that. But one thing that I know in my heart is just that for me and him, I don't acknowledge, like,
I don't think I will be able to say hi to him.
I say hi and pass. The only thing that I know is if you heard me properly, I don't care what you need in life. Even if I can help you, I won't. That's my weakness.
Yeah.
I won't be like anakasifako give feta ko bona re di ice dia o better
and then
Lord needs to I think I need healing maybe because but at the end of the day, but in general I'm one person that I let things pass, I think. Just that we'll never be where we are.
True.
Understand that. And I don't know. Maybe I need to have my therapist figure out. I don't even understand how I operate because I would know that I don't like you anymore based on the things that you've done. And I will be telling myself that I won't forgive you. But when I see you, my peace is not interrupted in anyhow.
I think that's good because there are certain people who can't forgive until somebody comes and say they're sorry. There's those people who hold a grudge until that person comes and say they're sorry.
And they won't even talk to you.
And for as long as that person doesn't say sorry, you are not going to be at peace. Yes. So when I think you are that mechanism is working fine because you are not bothered, you know what? I've learned to not hold. Something must not be stuck in my heart just because somebody else is not doing the right thing. At some point I need to find a way to be okay with everything. This thing, no, I need closure. I don't operate like that. I don't need your closure, I'm going to have to do the work within myself so that I be okay. And then, because it means that I'm going to be stuck for the rest of my life waiting for you to come and say, Geneva, I'm sorry, I never meant to hurt you. And what if you don't come? Then it means that my life is stuck.
Hurt me, I cut you off.
And then you continue.
We continue.
I think that's good. Yes, I think that's good. That's good.
Anyway, forgiveness but I think forgiveness is important.
It is important.
It's important
for your peace
but also,
sake.
Please, guys, when you hurt people, you've hurt someone, just go say sorry. Give that person the sorry, you understand that. And maybe you find that when you go to say sorry, we're gonna talk about it. I might even find something
that is not even there.
You understand? Because that's why they say communication, honestly, in any
friendship, work, relationships is key.
It's easy to misunderstand someone. And also that's why I don't like hearsays, right?
Yes.
if now you say, yo, I heard Bani saying 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
When you come to me as a Letlhogono, rest assured that as long as it's something to do with me personally,
that person is gonna know.
You and that person is gonna know. I'm gonna be like, oh, by the way, I heard Geneva saying 1, 2, 3. Why would you do that? Did you really say it? If you say no, I'm gonna call Geneva and say, Geneva, Pella, we understand.
Now we are gonna have like a 3-way meeting.
For me, I avoid a situation whereby I had, let's give an example with our mutual friend Mamoloko.
Yes.
I avoid a situation whereby I end up hating Mamoloko only to find that when you are lying to me.
And she didn't do or that. Say whatever.
Yes. Or maybe she said it when you took it in context.
Yes.
Of another way. And she didn't mean that. But if I am to get you and her in one place, we talk, and then she's gonna clarify, no, I didn't mean it like that.
And going into friendship, necessary, there should never be anything that I have to say to Mamoloko about you that I know if you can find out, you are going to be angry.
But sometimes it's simple things. Sometimes it's not even something that you know. Okay. You know, sometimes it's easy to say something
about like what I said to you now when we're having lunch.
Yes, innocently.
Okay,
or maybe it's even a proud thing. Or something innocent.
Something innocent.
But then that person, when they bring it to you, they changed it. Remember when Ditabadi feta from one person to the next?
And especially
when it comes to you, Ario, Chom, maybe I say, yo, Geneva lately lost weight. I wonder if she's okay.
Yes.
Right? I'm concerned. Right? Talking to Mamoloko. Of which I can still repeat same things to you. But because we've got mutual, guys, it's impossible not to talk about each other as people.
No, it's impossible. Yes. We are, right? Somehow we are going
talk.
To, yes.
Then, let's say that friend now comes to you, Ario, ask me. Ask me. You cut me off without even me
wanting to get your side of the
story. I confront because I don't want to hate people
for something that it's not even there.
Yes, I've been in that situation, but still for another day. I've got certain people who are no longer talking to me, and it's a guy, and it's my cousin. He doesn't talk to me, and I'm like, dude, really?
For what?
You know. But anyway, it's a story for another day. But I know her maybe whatever. Sometimes come ask me,
and let's
you might find that whatever you heard was not even said.
Like that.
Yes,
I think that's important.
Communication is important.
Communication is key. Whether I'm going to write you a love letter, whether I'm going to send you a voice note, but communication is key.
And understanding, listening to understand, not
to defend or to respond. Yes.
You can say a simple thing and it turns into a fight.
That's why sometimes when somebody else says something to you, or maybe we are in a heated moment or whatever the case is, especially if somebody maybe can send you a message about something, don't read it to respond. Read it, leave it.
Or maybe call and say, what are you saying?
Yes. Sometimes reading things and not responding, I promise you it will save a lot of things. Really? Calm down and then later on, go back and read. Because now you are even having a tone about how I've wrote that message. Yeah. You think I'm like, something I'm
like the other day. So Geneva, was it a few weeks back?
When
I told you this, I wrote a long paragraph. Where I want her to hype me.
Yeah.
And then she just goes dismiss me and she's like, good night, Ceci, I love you.
Yes.
And I was like, what?
Like,
I was like, what? How dare she?
I was in the mood.
And I'm like, you know what? It's fine. Sometimes people get tired of your problems. And so I'm not even going to talk to her about it.
When I was reading your message, I was like, not today.
Yeah.
Not today.
And then I was so mad. But I'm like, I'm not going to talk to her. It's fine if that's how she feels. Maybe she's tired about me and my business. And I wasn't going to confront you. But I was like, she's going to see that I'm not okay. She's going to come and ask me. I'm going to make sure she comes and asks me.
And I asked you about
because I stopped it. I gave you short answers.
I think also, you see, you read my message as, good night, I love you. And I was like,
this is how I read it.
How did you read it?
Your life has so much drama. We can't deal with you. Come on, girl. Pray harder. Your life has issues.
And I think in cases like that is to, when you're friends with somebody and you value the friendship and they mean a lot to you. Even the slightest, is it the slightest? Slightest. What is it in English?
Kabunyan.
Even the smallest even the smallest thing even the smallest thing out of the ordinary, it's going to make you pick up or we are not okay. You understand? And then that's simply because maybe you value the relationship. Because if I didn't care about you, if I didn't love you in my life, I was gonna close that door. Let's move on.
And immediately now I'm like, no, that one.
Yes. So also learning to pick up an energy.
Especially if you value, I think even if you don't value people, guys, sometimes I love reflecting. Sometimes reflect on conversations that you have with people.
Yeah.
Read energy so that sometimes we offend people of which only just will need go honor.
I didn't realize it got to that point, you understand?
Yeah.
So, but I think we are making everything about ourselves. So I think sometimes we need to get out of ourselves and be somewhere else so that you can be able to reflect and yeah.
Okay, I think we spoke a lot about forgiveness. We had prepared 2 things to talk about.
Did we cover them all?
No, there's last one.
Which is loss. Which is loss. Which is loss.
Which loss?
Eh?
Yeah, that's a very sensitive one.
That's a very sensitive one.
Yeah.
I think that's a very sensitive one.
Nah.
Yeah.
You're not ready for it.
Not that I'm not ready for it. I think all of us, we have at some point lost a loved one.
Yeah.
We lost a loved one. I remember when I lost my granny, after the burial, that's when I started to feel everything. I remember I called you, I was crying, and you were like, Ceci, can I come over? I said, no. And I would get angry when people don't pick up that I'm not okay. I remember I disappeared from social media, from everything. Somebody once said to me, you've disappeared from the face of the earth. Where are you? We deal with it in a different way. And I always say time does heal. However, between you grieving and waiting for time to heal, you'll feel it. You will feel it. You will feel it. It's going to be painful. I couldn't sleep. I would have the movie in my head, from when it started, how it happened, up until the end. But I allowed time to do. I just said, you know what, I'm giving up. Whatever that's going to happen in my heart, whatever pain that I'm going to feel, let it happen. We'll see at the end.
Yeah. But are you...
I think I'm okay.
No.
You don't forget, but you learn to live with the pain. I still remember, but it's no longer as painful as it was. It's no longer as painful as it was. The things that made me cry when I was thinking about my granny's death that time, they no longer make me cry now. Yeah, I haven't forgotten, but I've learned to live with the pain.
Yeah, I guess.
And yours is recent.
Is mine is recent?
Yes.
Yeah, but mine... Yo, guys. Okay, over the weekend, and the thing is, someday you feel you're okay.
Yeah.
Someday, I speak a lot about my sister, and I cry about my sister. I think I speak about my sister every day.
Yeah.
I cry frequently. Sometimes I'm just feeling whenever she looks at me, she's like, oh, girl, come on,
wipe those tears away. And knowing
her, she's probably like, even today, stand up, go face the world. But over the weekend, we attended her friend. She's our neighbor, but they were friends. They will sit for hours, babulela on the wall.
Yes.
The wedding. And as I drove in, I packed, and then this lady, I greet her. Hi. She's like, hi, says, how are you? I'm like, hi. We're working together to the venue.
To the venue.
The lady says, hey, you look like this other lady, but she passed on. Her name is Kidiboni. I'm like, oh, we look alike. She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm her sister. She's like, really? Pella, for a moment, I thought I saw her.
Yeah.
But somehow, I don't know, because I'm a person who doesn't break or cry in front of people. It's just my nature. I didn't feel that
pain
lump like that I would normally
feel. Yes.
That I would normally feel. And for me right now, I think some days I sit and question if I have started grieving my sister, because what I did now for me, I'm involved in so
many things. You're very busy.
I'm very busy.
You're very, very busy.
I don't even want to be alone. That's the problem, because every time that I'm alone, I cry. It's impossible to be alone and not cry. Whether I'm driving, I could be like, now I'm crying because my system's just used to cry,
or you're crying
I'm
because
crying
of
because
the pain
of
is coming
the pain, or because we used to talk
A
for long
lot.
hours, every small little thing, even smallest thing. I'll see someone passing through, I'm like, dude, guess what? I just saw this person, and then we laugh, and then she'll be like, hey, when I was there,
You know, she was your best friend.
Yes, she's the only person who had guts to tell me it was there, like,
Yes,
but
yes,
she didn't mean it in a bad way.
Yes, but just don't know it.
Oh, but those small things, playful things, now I'm just feeling,
it's pain.
I think we'll have a session on its own.
It, yes,
because
yes.
it's a very painful thing, and many people are losing people every day.
Every day.
I also say, someone once said, when I was going through my thing, no matter, other people are losing people every day. Some lose kids. So I was like, yay. Never advise me like that ever again. Because once you start comparing my pain to another people, you want me to say my pain is
not valid. Yes, or it's not painful enough.
And maybe this person is not someone that you love, or maybe you don't love your siblings the same way that I love mine.
Yes,
but she was my sister by fate, and she was my friend by choice, and we fought
a lot.
And she'll go on Facebook and post me and say, I love my sister so bad. Sometimes I don't want anything to do with her, but I wouldn't trade her for anything.
I think that's love. That's love. And comparing pain is not nice. Somebody said that about my granny. She was like, but at least they were grateful. She was old. I'm like, please leave. Like, just leave. Like, if you don't have anything, because what are you saying? Just because my granny was old and then it means that I can't cry or I can't feel pain.
And what I noticed, some people lack
empathy.
But also some people, I realized that certain people who never lost direct people.
Yes,
I'm saying this because they will, normally I always had people saying that funerals, after a death of a loved one, you get changed. Understand that? Okay, you do change because, of course, there's a piece of you that's gone with them. But then there is this aspect whereby I realize some people then they're insensitive. They would cause drama where there's not supposed to be drama. Most dramas that happen in families during funerals are very much unnecessary, and it's because of people who lack empathy and sympathy. But we cannot control what people's opinions or views.
We just have to choose how we deal with them. We can. I think that we have control over.
Yeah, but I guess with time
does heal. I always say, and I believe that a lot because I've seen it. Especially when you allow yourself to heal. But if you're going to be everywhere, blame everybody, be a victim, you'll never heal. Healing needs you to collect yourself and take accountability, accept the things that you cannot change. And
I'm becoming emotional. So before I become emotional, I think we need to wrap up this. Please, are you going to take me out?
Yes, we're going to have dinner. We're going to make content.
Pay?
Yes.
Guys, choose friends wisely.
I'll pay.
So I just wanted us to laugh because, I want to be.
Okay, let's not be emotional.
I think this one we're gonna have a session on this.
Yeah, we'll have a session on it.
The reason why we have the Healing Wednesday sessions
is because
it's because
things like this.
Yes, we call it the Rose of Sharon Healing Session.
Yes.
For me, I think I cry in each and every session.
Yes, I cried last week. We're gonna have to talk about the session for last week.
Guys, comment in the comment section there. Follow us on social media. I will write our links and check out our post every Wednesday. It's we can have marketing live, but we are not doing that. It's a support group basically.
It's like a Teams meeting.
It's a Teams
meeting, but we are doing it on Google Meet.
Yes.
And we don't show our faces, obviously.
It's a safe space.
It's a safe space. Yes, it's a safe space.
So you guys, please do comment and tell us what you want me to and Geneva to talk about. Already we know we want to hear her baby daddies stories.
And whom I'm co-parenting with, and
you're co-parenting.
Ay, that's what I'm
it's okay.
So it's okay.
Yes.
So we're gonna touch on that. I think I'll take it like step by step. Yes, and then we're gonna talk about the drama that you're going through right now. We're gonna unpack it in full. and then we're gonna heal and we're gonna cry, because we are not women to hold grudges.
No.
We cry and we accept the things that we can't change, and then we move on.
And I think going to therapy, guys, therapy. If you can't afford it, join our Wednesday sessions, because give therapy there. Strangers who say positive things to each other.
And apparently, we are good therapists.
Really?
Yes, that's what they say.
Really?
So,
but I'll be crying like Geneva. I'll text Geneva like, please take over after she speaks.
And that's what she does.
Because I don't know what to say.
I think our time is up.
All right, thank you for watching and bye.
Goodbye.